I'm going to be discussing today on the different types of abusive or toxic relationship. Now, the main one that we sort of all associate ourselves with is the physical aspect. This is when you get being beaten or you get being shoved, that you have bruises all over you that people can see. Is physical, is what people can see. But there are other forms of abusive or toxic relationship. There is the emotional one, which is also similar to the psychological one. And then we've got the financial. Actually, people don't talk about the financial abusive form of relationship. And there's psychological. So we've got the physical, financial, emotional, and psychological, and the mental one. Now, I've spoken previously in a couple of my videos. I spoke about the physical one, and I went in depth about what the physical one is. This is what we can actually physically see with our two eyes. And this is the one that is most common that people associate with abusive or toxic relationship. But in the emotional one and the psychological, I'll group them together because they are similar. And this actually affects your emotions, your mental or psychological views. And what this other party does is they gaslight, they isolate you from friends, they isolate you from family. The only place they can isolate you is if you have a job and you go to your work. Now, we associate abuse as to people who stay at home mom, or stay at home partner. But no, abuse actually affects across board. It affects professional. It affects non-professional. It affects stay-at-home mom and non-stay-at-home mom or dad or other party. Now, the gaslight. What I mean by the gaslight is every little thing this you say, they make it to explode as if you've done something really bad. That is what the gaslighting is. There's the verbal abuse. They tell you so many things verbally that is not actually meant to be. They if you're a bit on the plump side, they call you fat. They call you all sorts of verbal abuse. And if you slim, they call you thin, they call you all shapes and form. They control, they want to dominate, they are domineering. So any little thing you want to do, they want to give consent before you can do it. They expect you to come to them as if you don't have a brain of your own. They want you to physically solely rely on them. Like I said, they isolate you from friends and family, because if they don't, if they allow you to associate with your friends and family, your friends and family will pick up the signs and they will probably alert you on time. So when you start to see isolation, then this is a form of abuse. Now, in an abusive relationship, you don't have to get all these traits. You only need one of them or two. When you start seeing one sign, say isolation and the verbal abuse, then you know this person is an abusive partner. You need to get help. Half of the time, we don't speak out because we feel as if we've actually lost our sense of doing things, that the strength has been taken away from you. So we tend not to say anything out. for people not to judge us, we keep it to ourselves. And in this culture where I grew up, you were told when you get married, whatever happens in your marriage stays in your four walls. Do not tell anybody what is going on in your marriage. And this actually holds us back. If it's the physical aspect, people can see the bruises and they can tell that something is going on. They can come to your aid. But when it's the verbal one, emotional and psychological abuse, people cannot see it in you. And like I said, you'll be isolated. So if you're the outgoing type, you then reduce your outgoing. And when friends and family are doing on a function, you tend not to go. And you look for excuses if questions are asked. Why didn't you attend? You look for excuse to say, oh, I'm busy. That's why I was unable to attend. So if you see these forms of abuse, like I said, it doesn't have to be all the forms of abuse, the gaslighting, the isolation, the blame culture. They will blame you for everything that's going on. If everything goes on badly, they blame you. But if it goes on rightly, they don't blame you for that. It's only when things go wrong that they blame you. They're looking for someone to blame, and they are never wrong. When you get a partner that he or she is never wrong, then, my dear friend, sister, brother, you are in an abusive relationship and you need to get out before it's too late. On my next video, I'm actually going to talk about the financial aspect. So if you like my video and you want more content, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can post more videos. And you can look out, you can be alerted or notified as soon as a video is uploaded.